What is going on, everyone? Alright, what is going on, everybody? And welcome back to another video. Today, I wanted to yap a little bit about balance patches. And I can't be the only one that is always wondering about this. Why are they so slow to bring out balance patches that Korea has? That's first of all. Right? But not only that, even Korea gets balance patches like every 30 million years. But not only that, why are the balance patches so either underwhelming or just completely off? Okay, let's start off with the obvious here. We don't get a lot of balance patches. So you would probably think that quality matters more than quantity here, right? Wrong. Some of these balance patches, literally like the one we got recently in Korea, barely helped anyone. Like, okay, dead eyes are jumping and skipping in the meadows, but I feel like they promised us a lot more effective changes that should have been coming because of our response to the one before that. Yet, there was nothing. Right? Except for Deadeye, but otherwise, basically nothing. When was the last time we saw a truly impactful balance patch? The kind that shakes up the meta or brings a struggling class into the spotlight. Exactly. Every tier list, all the top classes are basically still the top. I mean, yeah, there's some shifts here and there based on damage numbers and whatnot. But okay, literally every bottom half class from these tier lists are just rotting. The devs will pull out a class balance update once every few months, and even then, the patch notes will read something like increased damage by 2% on insert random skill here, or reduced cooldown on insert random skill here by 0.07 seconds. Like, oh, wonderful, man. Oh, and the best part, Aeromancer damage increased by 3%. Can't ever forget about Aeromancer buffs every patch. But bruh, this is not what we mean by balancing. Like, I'm over here on my striker, moving like a snail and doing a charging skill to the back, which is supposed to be theoretically my highest damage skill, and it still does less damage than another class's random ass skill that has 0 cast time and is Hitmaster. And before anyone goes, oh dude, Striker is stronger in tier 4 because no more blast formation and you can cycle 2 skills quickly. Yeah, okay. It might be better, but don't confuse better with actually good. All right? Here's an analogy for you. A rotten tomato is better than a pile of cow poop on the side of a street, half baked in the sun. But you don't see me eating either one. I don't want to eat either single one of those. Okay, I have to say this. Let's take a look at League of Legends. These mother suckers have a balance patch every 2 weeks. You don't believe me? Here you go. Wait, what? Where is it? Sorry, guys. Production. NA production, by the way. Where is it here? Do this. Look at this. Look at this. Patch 14.22 notes, November 5th. Patch 14.21 notes, October 22nd. October 8th. They're all 2 weeks apart. Look at that. Every 2 weeks, League of Legends gets a patch. See? You didn't believe me? There you go. But anyways, like, even with this from League of Legends, class balancing is still somewhat bad. Like, people are still complaining about how it's bad. So how can you expect our class balancing to be good at all? Like, okay, now I'm not asking for an every single 2 week balance patch. I'm sure they are plenty busy trying to create the next worst vertical system. So all hands on deck, everybody. Come on, Vamonos. Everybody, let's go. Woo! But Lost Ark feels like the developers are just sitting in their comfy looking chairs that look like a cloud, like those Korean chairs, only deciding to make a change when the Korean players spam their class section of Invin with that dead emoji thingy. Like, I don't get it, man. They hate us using the DPS meter, which I should probably rant about in another video, but seriously, the player can literally do your job for you, especially the West. If you are an avid DPS meter user, you pretty much know which classes are way overtuned and which ones literally don't get accepted sometimes because of how terrible the class is. Like, you don't even need a meter to tell. I'm sure some of you who've never used a meter before know what kind of classes I'm talking about. That's why I always wonder if these people actually play their game. Because there is no way these executives are sitting in their expensive conference room that they built and have their nice dry cleaned suits. And these people are actually playing the game. Because I know that if they were truly playing their own game, all of this that I'm saying would be so obvious. It's literally obvious to the entire player base. Like Smilegate, we need more balanced patches. We need different sorts of metas. We need people to have their own spotlight. The investment for a character is ridiculous. You aren't going to give us a class change ticket, right? Then let other people have fun. It would be so fun to make different sorts of tier lists every single time, but I can't because literally nothing crazy changed. Okay, like I know with Arc passive, some classes won and some classes didn't, so I'll make a tier list for that. Great. But if you were a terrible class in tier 3 and you didn't win from Arc passive, well then 07, right? Because I have no idea why that they thought that this was going to be a good idea. You all know what classes I'm talking about here. I feel like we desperately need a structured and consistent balance patch cycle. You don't have to do every 2 weeks, but at worst, maybe something like every 2 months. And then at best, maybe once a month. For those who think that this will threaten your current mains, well, good. You've been too strong for too long. Hell, I even play Soul Eater. I mean, shout outs to the Soul Eater right here. I'm willing to let other people have a turn because there is no way you can sit there as a Lost Ark player and see some of these classes do ridiculous damage with zero effort while all the older classes have so many limitations and then, in fact, they're actually so weak as well. Basically, give us monthly balance patches and give it globally. Stop giving it to Korea first, and then we get it 36 months later when there's already 2 balance patches that have happened. All at the same time, please. So that all of us can test it out at the same time. And you open those crusty ears and listen to the feedback we tell you. Whew. But anyways, that's the end of this video. What do you all think? Am I just delusional? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And for my pineapple gang, the secret word to sneak into the comments is cloud. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.